Yes, it is.
You've heard all the other wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't booty.
And you can't beat that.
It's hashtag Wrestlepals.
There ain't no stopping us now. We celebrate on the floor. Top down, we're ready to go. To all the people across every nation, turn it up and give me some more.
Woo, indeed. No, we don't want to do the
Long
raw
distance
fake out
ones.
hug. Go for the hug. I'll give you the no. Telegraphed. Justin, thank you for the Hillbilly Jim.
Oh, I thought you were going to thank me for Blee mode.
Well, I mean, that,
Blee mode!
I can't even do it.
It's your
anymore.
best impression.
But I can't do it because it made me smile. Because first of all, I want that Hillbilly Jim clip. Just I just want that for everything. I tell you exactly how much it feels good. Whatever's going on, to have Hillbilly Jim.
Blee mo. Blee mo.
Oh my God! I just want every song. Like even the Bailey beat there. He's right there with it. Hillbilly Jim ahead of his time, and Hall of Fame bound.
Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lead off with the Hillbilly Jim, but how do I not? Look at him, he's right there. He made hillbilly not a bad term. It's like, oh no, hillbillies are fine.
Yeah.
We're okay with this. Because he's a good guy. Look at that. Look at his floppy hat. He's going to go tell his grandma he won his first match. It's the best. It's the stupid best. Oh, Justin.
You all right?
Oh, sure, I'm fine. Like you're trying to do stuff, and I'm. All I have to do is talk. Justin. I'm going to talk. Hillbilly Jim. First of all, I regret saying this anytime there's an inductee. What a fantastic package they put together for him.
Hell?
I enjoyed looking at his package. It was great. Look at that. Look at you producing on the fly. Boom. Sorry, Corey Graves. It's Hillbilly time. Hillbilly Jim.
All right, Cole.
Hall of Fame. Okay.
It's Hillbilly time.
I got a question for you here.
Uh-huh.
There was floating around, somebody made up a fake inductee card
Yeah?
at like just the right time and just kind of leaked it just enough. Like didn't like post it like, hey, look what I made or anything, but it was like, hey, here's Virgil, inductee. And you know what? For a brief moment, I was like, you know what? I could see that. I mean, he was kind of weirdly
not?
iconic. It was a great storyline with the $1 Million Man. It was kind of garbage. Who else wrestled in a weird tuxedo shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a few people.
Well, okay. I mean, like, he is at that same level as a Hacksaw Jim Duggan and a Hillbilly Jim. I mean, those guys are slightly further.
Nah, dude, because Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Hillbilly Jim were weirdly iconic. They were 80s dudes, man.
Uh-huh.
Like
Virgil was a 90s dude.
Even in the package they put up for Hillbilly Jim, they said, well, remember, rock and wrestling?
Uh-huh.
That was badass, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, happy Saturday morning to me. It's the best. Cartoon Hillbilly Jim is... Cartoon Hillbilly...
Blee mo.
It's just not even... It shouldn't fit with anything, but it somehow fits with everything, Justin.
Let's find out.
Hillbilly... Okay. What is
Time
this?
has come to relieve that
Not
pain.
quite.
You know what? You want to prove me
Not
wrong?
his fault.
I'm wrong a lot, Justin.
Not so enjoyable for all of you.
I don't want Hillbilly Mankind. It's a little upsetting.
No, this
I'm
one.
disturbed.
The Blue Chipper. Hillbilly Jim.
You know what?
Look at him.
I'm fine with this.
The Blue Chipper.
Look, he's immediately got an attitude change. Look at that.
Boah.
The arms are swelling a little bit. He's doing that weird fake giant chest thing that he did. It's the best.
Boah. Boah. Hall of Fame worthy.
God, you know what? He was
Yeah,
great.
totally.
That was the first time. It was like, was that the first time they did like the, hey, we have a fan here, and that was the whole thing. It was fun watching the Hillbilly Jim evolution.
Uh-huh.
back as a kid, when I was perfectly willing to suspend all disbelief about everything always, I was like, He-Man, that could happen, sure. But it's like Hillbilly Jim's like being berated in the front row. Just this 7-foot tall, giant bearded, fairly muscular man just happens to be at the wrestle match, like they do, standing out like all kinds of crazy. And Hulk Hogan just takes him out of the stands, like, "Come on, man, I want to show you some stuff." And then all of a sudden we get
My muscles.
and I think I look back at this and it's like this is one of those times when it was like Hogan did not need a championship belt to have a fun little storyline.
Yeah.
Look at them; they could actually do stuff without somebody being on top the entire time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And him training Hillbilly Jim, wonderful. Because he's just like can't figure out equipment, doesn't know how to fight, doesn't know how wrestling works. He's at the wrestle match, Justin.
He's at the wrestle match.
He has no idea how it works. All of a sudden, he's picking up referees and slinging them around, just like, I don't know, I guess I do this. Winning with bear hugs, because that's what you do. He's just a big bear of a man, and he picks up people and squeezes them. It's great. He's the original. I'm going to say this. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the original Bailey.
Okay.
Would you want a hug from Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
From Jim Duggan.
From Jim...
Or Hillbilly Jim.
Or Hillbilly Jim.
There we go.
Jesus Christ,
It's like,
dude.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I'd hug
Hillbilly
both,
Jim.
I suppose.
What's that?
I'd hug both, I suppose.
I really hope
I'd
hope
hug
that
10.
Hillbilly Jim looks exacy the same. I hope he's had the beard for. By the way, I watched a Lucha de Apuesta match.
Yeah. To who?
And work. So I'm sorry. I know we were building up to our big match that you didn't know about yet, but
yeah.
Again, this is the second time I've lost to Lucha de Apuesta before our Lucha de Apuesta. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
I've let my family down.
It'll be crazy when I come in here
I've
and I'm completely bald and completely shaven as well.
Completely. I've let my family down, Justin.
Yeah.
I've let everyone down.
At least you didn't lose your mask.
I've always been a big girl.
At least you didn't lose your mask.
get to
Just
that.
the beard.
That's right. Wait, what? I cleaned that.
Yeah,
I don't know how to launder
Rightfully so.
I don't know how to launder a wrestle mask.
Is mine
Justin.
still out there? God, I hope not.
Just full of spiders.
Cool.
No, unless you're El Arachno or whatever the hell you want to be. No, it's not cool to have a head full of spiders.
Why are you trying to blow up my spot?
Is that who you are?
I'm not saying.
I thought it was
yes or
just
no.
a big muscular man. El Beardo. What are you doing?
I've got WrestleMan, and I wear a wrestle mask.
He doesn't sound anything like that.
You
Is that a mask? Can we get... Okay.
Can we get a guy wrestle mask?
I want a drink, damn it. Okay, drink later. Justin. Are we drinking together?
Drink later. I'll drink now.
Okay. Can we get... Have you seen like the like aprons that look like muscular or like swimsuit bodies or whatever? Can we get a wrestle mask that just looks like Guy Wrestleman's head? It would be amazing.
Yours is pretty good.
What?
Yours is pretty good. The one you're wearing now.
I'm going to unlace and just unleash hell on you. You have no idea who's under here.
Is it The Undertaker? The Undertaker, player!
Jesus Christ. I was not expecting a Teddy Long there.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting a garbage Michael Cole. I like Michael Cole, but come on.
I don't know. I'd always... If anything,
Okay, go ahead.
if
sorry.
anything, I would have gone Vince. The Undertaker!
I can accept that one. I can accept that
Player.
one. Why can't I accept it from Michael Cole?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. Hillbilly Jim. Thank you,
Hillbilly
Justin.
Jim going into the hall. I thought
I-
Jeff Jarrett was our Hillbilly Jim.
No, well, Jeff Jarrett's a classy man now. It's like I think that it had to have been a condition. Like I'm sure Jarrett came in with like a look.
He's like, hey, I'll do this.
I got you know how I made you pay me to lose that match long ago, and then you hated me forever. Get ready to hate me again, as I want Hillbilly Jim, the pride of Mudlick, Kentucky. Mudlick. Like as far as like making up names for places, that's really good. I don't believe there is a Stone Mountain, Georgia, Justin.
Yeah. Who would call me at a time like this?
I don't know. Let's give out their number. Oh, God. Oh, Chicharrones. Good Lord.
I have to call you back later, whoever you are. That
But-
doesn't look real. It's like 2 1s.
It's just overseas.
Yeah.
They're calling. Justin, Japan is calling us.
Oh, cool.
They need an English announce team. They picked
They're not
very
calling
poorly.
for us.
Yes, they have no
Hey,
idea
do you
what
have
the-
Jim Ross's number? Mm-hmm. We lost it. No.
Just trying to see if we have hookups. Hey guys, can you put us in touch with Liv Morgan? I can't.
I can.
What?
Sort of.
Okay.
Is that where you want to go?
Is that how stalking goes?
How dare you, sir?
I don't know. Oh, if you want to.
I mean,
What did you do, Justin? Justin?
hold on.
Justin?
Where did I put that?
What did you do?
Hey, phrasing. Look, I'm learning things about Liv because she's the Liv of my life.
Hold on. Who? What?
Liv Morgan.
Are you sure you want Corey Graves into there?
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and get Corey out.
Oh, no. Corey, no.
He's got to go in hiding.
He's
Actually, you know
got
what? Let's
He's got to get behind the desk is what he
go ahead and
needs.
bring this all the way up top.
Of course he will. Because that needs to be.
It's important.
It's important. Justin, your obsession with Liv
Obsession?
Morgan. Obsession with Liv Morgan is
How dare you.
She'll never respond to you. So you should probably give up and not.
There you go. You see that?
Oh, hold on, I'm reading.
I suspended a tweet in midair.
You've gotten good at Photoshop. Look at
My
you.
Disbelief. You want to look at my Twitter? I'll show you.
I don't want to look at your Twitter.
Just saying, it's
Oh,
real.
I always look at your Twitter. Oh, Justin, that's Liv Morgan right there.
That sure is.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
And okay, hold on. How did this happen? These are the jam right here. Did you just say that out of nowhere and just tag her to everything? Is that what you're doing now?
No, I just respond appropriately. She said,
Oh.
I love pickles." No. I'm sorry. I am in love with pickles, or I am obsessed with pickles.
You want me to start calling you Pickles? Pickles?
No,
What's up, Pickles?
I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty. It ain't like that.
Drink?
I'm paying attention to her.
Oh.
I'm
that how that works?
learning things. I listen to her when she talks.
Uh-huh. They don't give her a lot of mic time, do they?
No. But so I was like, I know she likes spicy things. I like these spicy pickles. You know, I'll tweet her a picture and say, "Hey, these are the jam if you haven't tried them," essentially. And you know what? She had just eaten them.
What?
I can't imagine.
How would you know that?
I wouldn't.
How would you
And
know
I
that?
didn't.
How would you know that she just ate those?
I didn't.
You didn't.
It's like it's meant to be or something.
It's like she wouldn't talk to you and tell you that. Wait, hold on. Reading more. I read from the bottom up, Justin,
Okay,
and
yeah.
only when it's in
So
front
these,
of me.
These are the jam right here.
Those are the jam
That's how
right
it
there.
started, yeah.
Okay. And then somebody else wrote right here, just ate these space exclamation point.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe it's something lost in the translation.
She
there.
had just eaten.
And someone with a picture of Liv Morgan as their little profile thing. You know
also,
how people do that.
Also known as Liv Morgan. You know, you only live once. And it's true, you do. And I'm trying to make the best of it. She's the
Look,
live,
all right.
She's the live of my life.
Look, I want to play the angry angle, but I'm just impressed by your level of, and I'm going to use this word, commitment. There, it's flooding the chat too. Commitment,
I want
Justin.
to talk about commitment. Here, let's. Even though, as much as I love this, let's take that down for a second
Let's take it down forever. It's fine.
because we need to see
Mr. Graves, welcome back. I'm happy to have you. Oh, Jesus.
commitment.
What the hell?
That's commitment, my friend.
Hold on, put that back up there.
Sure.
First of all, I hope someone important texts you and we get that number out in the air. What is she doing? Is she ordering it like a kiosk? Is she getting subs? Is she getting pickles, Justin?
No, maybe.
Are there pickle kiosks?
I'm pretty sure she was just like
Hey, pickles.
backstage.
Hey, pickles. Are there pickle
Don't
kiosks?
call me that.
You kind of want that. You want to be the hot and
No.
spicy pickle. That's
No.
what it is.
No.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. I just. You know what? You know what
Hold
it
on.
really is?
Let me lay another name on you. See if this fits better. Dill.
No.
No?
What are you doing over there? I'm
Deal.
not thirsty. This isn't like that.
Dill.
This isn't like that at all. This is okay. So
Spears?
remember how with Bailey it was like, you know, walks on a beach and holding hands.
Yeah,
and stuff,
this is
right?
straight to. I don't want to go that bad. I'm sorry.
Okay. But it's nothing like that either. You know what? It really is.
What's that?
I'd like to wake up in the morning and tell her she's beautiful.
Well, you can, but not like in the same coast. Or room,
I don't know. Like
hotel even.
judging by her tastes, it seems like there's a lot in common here.
What other tastes? Pickles?
The
That's
spicy
it?
pickles.
Just spicy pickles?
We both love the Flamin' Hots.
Flamin' hot what's?
Like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos and the Flamin' Hot, you know, like the potato sticks. Both really enjoy those.
I can't imagine that's a thing.
Yes.
She's just trying to be personable and win over various
Who,
internet.
me?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Trying to win me
You're the
over?
targeted market right here.
Clearly.
Because he's like, wait a minute. How many
I don't
shirts?
know.
How many shirts has he bought? All right, he's gonna buy one of my shirts. That's it. I like pickles. Hey Justin. Hey Justin. I like pickles. You want the shirt?
It sure seems like Nathan is downplaying the live of my life here, and it's pretty upsetting,
You want
actually.
the shirt?
No, I don't want your shirt.
$4, $2.
I don't like how the chat doesn't pop up here
Three-
anymore. It really upsets
$3.50.
me, actually.
Yeah, it's going nuts.
And I can't follow it because my dumb phone doesn't keep up.
No, Justin, you cannot go on the Wrestle Picnic with Liv.
Yes, I can.
Well, how are you gonna take pickles? Can pickles go on a picnic?
Yes. Especially those ones because they come in the little bag.
Uh-huh.
You can take those on a
You're gonna ruin the environment because you're gonna dump out that hot pickle juice on the ground.
No, and even if I did, what is it? It's brine? It's vinegar?
Brine. Oh, Christ. Oh, that makes me so happy. I just wanted to see just a big salty barrel of pickles, just brine. Makes
Jenny agrees with me.
Who-
That's
what?
how you win over the ladies. Pay attention to the things she likes.
pickles?
Yeah. You know what all the
That's
other
what she sees done.
You know what all the other garbage
What are-
responses were?
How are the other garbage people trying to get a hold of it?
I love you. Man, you're hot.
I got a pickle.
Oh, pickles are good. Yeah, I got a
Pickles
pickle too. Ah, yeah.
Jersey Joe on Twitter. It's nice to see.
Hey, yeah. Hey, I got a pickle right here for you. Oh.
I'm cutting that clip out and I'm sending it to what's her name? Liv.
How dare you?
Liv.
Well, you can do that all you want because
Morgan.
that's not me. That's Jersey Joe.
He's a son of a bitch.
He is kind of. You know, he's the one who
It's the kinda.
he
It's the kinda.
he turned Guy Russellman into a coffee enema addict.
It
So
happens.
he's kind of a jerk.
Poor Guy Russellman. If you'd like to hear the tales,
Yeah. It's on the iTunes.
that's TAILS of Guy Russellman. Never mind. Hold on, Liv's getting a sub.
Commitment.
She should really get the soup. Good. Choked up on the soup.
No, she
Chunks in it. What's in it? What's in this?
She'd be liking hamburgers too. The In-N-Outs.
Cool,
She's
man.
fallen in love with California.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
You want
I'm
me to
paying
call you
attention.
California now?
No.
What's up, California pickle?
Look, man, this ain't
It's like
thirst.
California raisins, except big and green.
This ain't thirst. If this was thirst, I'd be responding with thirst ass responses. It ain't nothing like that.
hey, these are the jam, yo.
Yeah, that's pretty thirsty, huh? How so?
Justin,
That was
character
just
be
me
damned. You are a classy man, and
This was just me suggesting
if
we
I
should
was
try
Liv,
these.
if I was Liv Morgan, I would have already taken out a restraining order.
On me?
Just everybody.
I was gonna say because like
I would just
looking at
hand
the
my Twitter.
responses-
I would hand my Twitter to a lawyer and be like, "Look, can you clean this up for me, please?" Just all of them.
looking at all everybody else's responses.
Pickle.
It's pretty much like that. It's like, nah, man.
Oh God. Okay. As far as the Wrestle Picnic goes,
Uh-huh.
I think I have a new candidate, but we're gonna have to get to that a little bit later because we got some other weird non WWE stuff that we need to get into. Because I am not considering that WWE. That's a picnic. God damn it. That's
Yeah,
different.
Wrestlepals picnic. Just
I gotta find me a partner to go on the picnic.
We'll come back to that.
I'll come back to that. It's always time
Pickles
for a
are
picnic.
perfect for that. I'll bring some of them spicy pickles, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have fun.
Picnic. Is that where you eat outside?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a bad idea.
You know what? Maybe we can picnic in Chicago.
What?
Oh!
What a massive transition that was. Well, I mean, it was a button press, and then a slide came up, and then it went away, just like that. Justin, we have look.
Go all in on this picnic.
They've decided on a place.
Yeah, still need to watch the episode.
I haven't either, but apparently
Really?
it's always fantastic.
Always.
And the because how are they building? What was the original challenge?
There was no real challenge. Meltzer at some point said ROH can't draw 10,000.
So that was the deal. It was
And Cody
somebody
took it
not
as a challenge.
somebody not WWE has to pull more than 10,000 for Meltzer to go. Okay.
That's
not that they need to show up Meltzer. Not that Meltzer
No,
needs to be
'cause-
shown up.
No, because Meltzer's always impressed with all that garbage anyway. Like he be loving them anyhow.
It almost feels like a
I don't
A
even
friendly
think it was,
challenge.
Yeah, I don't even think it was a jab. He just said somebody asked him something about ROH, and ROH couldn't do a huge building or something. And Cody was like, "You know what? I'll take that challenge. Give me 2 months and the Bucks, and we'll get it done."
2 months in the Bucks. That's all you need, right?
Well, and I mean, here it is, like 6 months later, and it's not happening until September. So you had more than 2 months. But I don't care. They're gonna do 10,000.
You think so?
Yeah. And I'm hoping to God that I am one of them. I don't know.
Easy, Colin.
You can call it if you call it indie. I guess technically it's an ROH show.
Well, I mean, we've gotten to a point where WWE is WWE, New Japan is kind of there, but everything non-WWE is kind of super indie.
Yeah.
Because they've been more open with the idea. And this is at a time when WWE has been more open to the idea of, who are you on the indies? We like that character.
Yeah.
Bring your character. Bring your product. We're not just investing in you as a talent. We're coming to you as a character, and we want you to foster that and integrate it into our product. And then if you have to go, you have to go. It ain't no big deal, right?
You saying you have to go to the restroom?
Nah, I'm good. I am going to be drinking a lot, though, today.
Yeah, I need some
A lot
more water.
today.
Um,
Got a Coke Zero. There's some water in there. I assume.
I've got more water over here
Okay.
because I thought ahead.
But the challenge was that nobody outside of WWE could draw 10,000.
Essentially, to boil it down, and like I said, Cody took that as
And it wasn't even. I believe it was even like, hey, you guys could never do it. It's like, I don't see anybody kind of doing that.
right.
And Cody took that as a challenge to say, I can promote some stuff.
To me, this is why I've fallen in love with Cody. Like, I think he's a great wrestler. I've always enjoyed his work.
Well, he came up, was born and bred in the WWE system. He has a WWE style ingrained in him from the beginning. Most of the people, we see that weird NXT transition period where they go from indie, from having to adjust to the WWE style.
Right.
And it's been so interesting watching Cody kind of go the other way. It's the
Yeah.
only time we've ever had really an example of this type of stuff.
Well, he's
And
still
watching this first. I'm sorry. Watching this
fine.
first New Japan matches where he's got the closed fists and you see him throwing WWE punches, and it's like, no, you don't do that. Don't do that here. And then it's adjusted, and he's fallen in masterfully because he's masterful at character work. Now he's here adjusting his style to fit in as well, and it's been fun to watch. All of his matches have been fun to watch.
And on top of that, things like this, where it's like, you know what, I'm going to take something, I'm going to put it on my back, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm great. I'm one of the biggest draws out here right now in the business. Let me show you. I love that. I love that about him. And to me, Bullet Club, whatever, like I'm never going to buy, I probably won't ever buy a Bullet Club shirt.
It's the same reason why we would have never bought NWO shirts.
Probably. But I want to support him, and specifically on this endeavor, because I think it's awesome that he's doing it. I don't care. It could be a garbage show. It won't be.
It won't be.
It won't be. There's no chance it will be. But, like, the fact that he's doing it,
Excuse me.
and it's not, nobody said, hey, you have to do this. Like, they're putting up their own money. Like I
And-
said, money, mouth.
And it seems
Do
like
it.
kind of, and except with the indies being a little more open to things. And not that ROH is like indie, but I got a feeling they're going to get behind him and be like, we believe in you too.
Yeah.
He's done nothing to not deserve faith in him.
Right.
And even if he were to fail at something, I think he would be magnanimous about it. If they sell, 7,000, it'll be, well, we sold 7,000 in this
Yeah.
giant ass place.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I haven't got the seating for it yet, but we've gotten the location. I haven't looked into the specifics of it. But the Sears Center Arena outside of Chicago, it's like 45 minutes outside of Chicago, and it's fairly central between the airports there. And it's not far from a lot of the other places outside of Chicago, but that's that perfect Midwest location. That's
Yep. Each coast can get there relatively easy.
Yeah, it's fantastic locations. Because I remember when they first announced it, it's like, what are they going to do? I mean, are they going to go? I don't know that they can go East Coast. They probably have to go West Coast, and this is when New Japan is looking into going into the West Coast market, and the caffeine's kicking in like crazy. I'm sorry. Anytime you even shut up, just hit me. I'll be fine. So we were like debating on where it could be. Oh my God, Is the old cow palace still there? Like, maybe we could get. But nah, man. Like, and especially with all the teasing they've done, they've been masterful at commanding social media as far as it goes. They're not overtly going out and saying tease. It's like, these are the tools we have, and we're using them to the best of our ability to promote this show to prove that we can do it.
Yeah.
And that's the subtext of it, which is like fantastic. It's great. But on top of it, there are a bunch of a-holes, to which I'm like, fantastic. This is great.
Yes. And
Wonderful. Being the Elite as a promotional tool, having a YouTube show as their promotional tool, fantastic.
now they do. They're having it in Chicago, which just on its own makes it doable for us to go.
Chicago.
We have enough time to where we could make that happen.
Oh, yeah, and the
love to
timing,
go to
too. Was
Chicago.
what, September
Yeah.
1st?
Yep.
This is Labor Day weekend, right?
Yeah. So it's like, just before the kids go to school.
But if we went there, driving, Labor Day weekend driving, cross country to Chicago,
Be fun.
it would be the worst thing ever. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not
But
bad.
imagine the video content.
Oh, my God.
Wrestlepals road trip.
Is road trip spelled W-R
Sure.
and the rest of the word road?
WTRIP.
Yeah.
Jarrett on YouTube says, I feel All In will get at least 8K, 8,000 people. I mean, again, like that central location, there's no reason that they shouldn't.
And, I mean, you know what?
I'm glad that is working, at least.
Now, the fact that they've announced the show and they've got a few of the players in place, right? Mm-hmm. They also had another announcement as far as that goes.
Oh, yeah?
No. You threw this one at me like, hey, man, you know how I wanted to go?
Uh-huh.
Guess why I really want to go now? Because they announced they're not only going to make this just a show, they'll make this a half-ass little con of some sort.
A PodCon.
A PodCon.
Yeah, like there's going to be, it's specifically a wrestling podcast convention. And the chat apparently appears to be only YouTube. So if you're on the YouTube, you can get in on the chat and
We
it'll
will
pop
see.
up on the screen.
Yes.
I'm trying to catch up on the Facebook, but
Yeah, Jared, by all means, fill it up with whatever you want.
well, yeah, I put it up there thinking, oh, cool, it's working, but
Nope.
I
Why
mean,
would
it's,
it?
it's working, but not.
It's working with a silent R in there. W-R-O, rest of work. Spelling.
Yeah, good for you.
But yeah, it's gonna be a podcasting convention as well. Wrestling, specifically the wrestling
wrestling
podcast,
now-
which is a weird niche thing.
I'm worried.
Us,
I'm worried
you,
that means it's going to be
me?
like the Steve Austins, the Jerichos, the
It's
Colt
fine.
Cabanas, and
well, you know what? That's not
Li-
bad.
no, that's great for
'Cause-
like draw, but like
You've got all of those guys that are moving into that. You know what they like right now? Promotion.
yeah,
What a fantastic place to be able to, like, all of a sudden now this event becomes something that, hey, I can use this as a self-promotion tool so now I have to be there in order to promote myself to other like-minded individuals.
but where does that leave your hashtag Wrestlepals? Can we get in on this thing? I wonder.
I don't know. You know what? Because it
don't
was
think
literally
what-
just announced.
Yeah, I don't think many details have been out about it yet.
Because I got a feeling that they're gonna do it like that. I doubt it would just be wrestling podcast convention type deal. I imagine it would be. I mean, I'm sure that's kind of what they say whenever they start up like a WrestleCade weekend or a WrestleCon weekend, where it's like, I don't know, man, wrestling stuff. I got a feeling it'll end up being, I don't know, man, wrestling stuff. 1 Hour Tees will have a booth there. What's his or who even knows if it's going to be like a booth model? Who knows?
It's probably, if I had to guess, it'd be like Media Row, like at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it'd be like just a bunch of tables, which, it's possible we could get in on. I don't know how much that's going to cost. And then on top of tickets, it might be kind of a costly weekend, which means we may have to, I've been thinking about this anyway, we may have to.
If you could just get one Lyft ride from here to Chicago.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, hey, man. Okay, let's not just put everything on top of that, all right? Yes.
Jared agrees. I imagine they'll have some people that are on Pro Wrestling Tees there.
Yes.
See, and you can see it on the chat. Yay. So it's only YouTube that's showing up.
And
On our chat, but-
that is an amazing opportunity for a lot of people. I've told you that.
ENC should be there too. I'd
Well, I
imagine.
mean, it's weird because you know what? We'll get to see a little bit of those lines blurred of, hey, who thinks they're too big? Hey, who thinks this is worthwhile? Because I got to tell you, it has to be worthwhile, even for the bigger names to go there, make an appearance. Now all of a sudden, it doesn't necessarily because they have to go for the self-promotion aspect of it.
I get a feeling.
It's too big of an opportunity to miss out on.
I said Austin. I doubt Austin's there.
I know.
Cabanon will be there,
Of
without a
course.
shadow of a doubt.
And wow, what a fantastic inroads to somebody else's friend.
Yeah. In Chicago, and they keep.
Dude, they keep playing with it. They keep playing with it. It's amazing. The have they even directly
He doesn't
said
even have to wrestle. He
have-
can just be there at this point,
yeah.
and it's still a draw, and people will lose their minds.
Oh, what's weird is the news came out about that. It looks like that's that whole old lawsuit that's still been floating around is getting closer and closer to trial.
Uh-oh.
Like, there ain't gonna be no settlement. It's gonna go to trial for defamation with the whole CM Punk on the Colt Cabana podcast
Right.
talking about the Dr. the doctor, the shitty doctor, the doctor who probably tried but effed up. But then I don't know if you can go and say, "Hey, this dude effed up," kind of deal, and all of a sudden lawsuit. Am I gonna get sued now?
Yes. Thanks.
I ain't got.
Because we
nothing.
ain't got the money. We got nothing.
That's right. They did sue Colt too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Colt just like, I don't know, man.
I got nothing here.
This is my friend. I was talking to my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But see, even there, he's kind of an a-hole, sir.
Mm.
I want to love the guy. And I'm glad he's happy. We haven't even said his name. Let's leave it that way. Because I don't know. I feel like that can lead to some more negativity that we don't need.
Ooh. Jerry, get in the chat. Fozzy tour ends like 2 weeks before All In.
Yeah, and see...
Jericho's that like perfect mid-level.
And
Not
he's-
even mid-level.
He's got that history with Kenny right now.
Uh-huh.
And,
And he's just he's because he did more dates than just Kenny. And somebody asked him specifically if he was kind of done with New Japan, and he was like, "Yeah." But and that's exactly what you say if you're not.
that's exactly
That's
what
exactly what
Jericho
you
would do. Yeah.
Or if he wanted to, I don't know, go to an ROH sponsored show in September
yeah.
and foster a relationship with the Bullet Club members for his cruise coming up.
In like a month and some change later.
Amazing,
Yeah.
weird stuff. Like, you're going to get storylines, ROH storylines, which are de facto kind of New Japan storylines, playing out in ROH at this event done by Cody, and it's going to culminate on a goddamn cruise ship.
Yeah.
What world do we live in? A good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Man, I wish WWE would get in on this somehow.
Get on what?
I don't mean like
well,
I don't mean like invade it. Like I don't mean but I just
Yes.
mean well, yeah, that'd be fun.
Armored vehicles.
But
That'd be great.
I just mean like help promote it, even if it's just saying, "Hey, don't go to this" type of thing.
Mention it, or maybe give people a little bit of a freedom to do what they need to do. It's like, hey, we're not gonna,
yeah,
because they got some of the dudes still down in NXT that'll. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard much about that lately. That can take like an Evolve date or
Yeah.
whatnot. I have a little bit
'cause
more
we
freedom
saw
to do that
Ono
kind
do
of
it a
stuff.
couple times, and Apollo more recently, even though he's up on the main roster,
From Stone Mountain, Georgia.
still running.
Amazing cardio.
I am so excited about All In though, and they've mentioned zero about the card other than
Appearing.
appearing.
Yeah.
Already some huge names on it too. So and
Hey, what have you heard bandied about other than Bullet Club stuff?
Tessa
Oh.
Blanchard's gonna be there.
Oh, dude, she just had a.
Flip Gordon not booked yet.
Yet. Give him a minute. God, who did Tessa Blanchard? She just had like
Brian
an
Cage.
intergen. Yeah. Yeah.
Wrestle Circus, right?
Uh huh.
Yep.
Like, when you hear intergender match,
Mm-hmm.
you assume, well, okay, we had to. I guess we could talk that too. You wanted to mention it like last week. James Ellsworth
Yeah.
creating his own intergender
Good for
champion.
him.
Good for him. Yes.
God, Leslie hates him.
I know. Yeah, but you know what she wants to see? Him get his ass beat.
Mm. Yeah.
Wonderful. That's the whole thing you got to do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm a bad dude. Hate me.
Bad dude.
Hate me. and it's wonderful. So he has saw the teasers for that match coming up with Tennille Dashwood, old Emma.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Emma versus James Ellsworth for an intergender championship.
Beautiful.
First of all, you know how you get the "it's a boy, it's a girl" garbage little bubblegum cigarette bubblegum cigar things? That's the color of the belt. Half of it's that baby blue, half of it's pink. It's like, come on, man. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, you jerk. Well done. But that's what you think of more when it comes to intergender matches. Tessa Blanchard, Brian Gage, violent and vicious and damn, because Tessa ain't no small little girl. And apparently, she threw around just as much as he did. Who wins doesn't matter. It was a legitimate match between two legitimate competitors, and that's
All right, be prepared for like a whole lot of Inception for a second.
I'm scared, Justin.
Bow.
That's way more than me than I'm comfortable with, Justin.
Okay, it should be, but that's the championship you're talking about.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
I'm scared. That's yeah. James Ellsworth.
Good looking title.
It is not. It's a terrible looking title, Justin. Because look, it's not even like even with the pink and the blue. And oh my God, does he have actual man and woman symbols
Male
on there?
and female symbol. Yep.
World intergender champion.
Yeah, good for him. What an a-hole, sir.
Huge. And you know what? I hope it's one of those smaller ones that just like looks like an actual giant belt buckle. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, somebody asking on the Instagram the actual potential booking questions. Mm-hmm. First of all, he has the title, and he made sure to put in the thing bookellsworth@gmail.com.
Yes.
Of course, #duh. Because he's like, hey, look at this thing.
Duh.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, you jerk. Oh, dear God. Dear God. Yeah, and they mentioned the Tessa match. Wrestle Circus back in their home turf again.
Yeah.
Getting back up and running again.
Good for them.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like they were trying to change venues and it just kind of didn't work out or something. Mm-hmm. Something weird happened, but still putting on shows. On Twitch.
Twitch, Tommy Twitch.
Kind of doesn't relate, but it's like as we've seen wrestling kind of weirdly trailblaze into Twitch, making some inroads, especially indie stuff. And all I can think about, and again, this probably has nothing to do with wrestling, but just sports and consumerism in general, as far as viewing. The Olympics totally tanked on NBC, and NBC has no idea how to present stuff anyway. Man, I'd love to see like Twitch just make a giant play for that. It's like, hey, you can watch everything live all the time.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. But then it would be more on the host company or host country to be able to get the broadcast out there. But it's like that's how I want to be able to consume that level of competition. I'm enjoying now consuming wrestling that way.
Yeah.
I can go back and video on demand. I can live in. I can cheer with your stupid bits. Just to show your weird support. And you have stuff like Blizzard with their Overwatch League thing, making it more integrated into the game and making it more integrated into what you can do and how it affects you personally to get you involved into it. Just watching these different sports and companies reach out into this new medium and watching the big-time cable networks and television networks trying to make plays for the big boys. Like, I could see WWE shirking off Universal being like, we got our network. I think we're going to double down on it because it's ours and we can put stuff out as we want, as we like.
Yeah.
Thank you for the model. Thank you for building us up. We can do it better.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see that people have that outlet. I'd love to see the Olympics better done.
Well, I mean, every year, or every Winter Olympics, every 4 years, I always want to watch curling. Actually, every 2 years, let's break it down because every summer I always want to watch badminton. Always hard to find.
Hold on, I have to roll my eyes really, really hard here.
Why? Why wouldn't you want to watch badminton? Like it's those sports are the ones that interest me the most.
You sure that's not a euphemism?
Because track is always easy to find. Women's volleyball is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball is always easy to find. Like those are the sports that during the summer you turn it on and they're right there. Sometimes tennis.
When we go back to Rio, the I think it was he a
Rio.
pole?
Rio.
There's a pole vaulter that was knocked the bar off with his junk. Look.
Sure.
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything, but it's just to go back in slow mo. It's like if you're gonna not break a world record,
Shuttlecock.
yeah, he did. He shuttled it right with that thing. There goes the bar. Like if you're gonna knock the bar down, you want to do it with like that. Spectacular. But I can't remember if it was pole vault or high jump. I just remember he knocked a bar down with his. Yeah.
With the shuttle.
How much I would love to have that on Twitch. That would be great. Or build up a new platform, or build your own platform.
Well, yeah, because you talk about WWE doing Facebook Live with the MMC. There's
You could see Facebook making a play for like,
there's
hey, we want your
stuff out here.
broadcast.
Yeah. Not us so much. I mean, we do it every week, but like not us so much. They're blocking us as much as possible
It's fine.
because our viewership keeps plummeting, and it's not programming. I tell you, we're a great show. You disagree?
Well, I mean, my part. I feel like I'm bringing that. I'm sorry. More caffeine.
Less caffeine.
No, man. Nah, this is gonna be great.
It's like the third caffeinated beverage you're about to consume since you got here.
Nathan needs a little bit of a pick me up.
Okay.
Hold on.
Want me to pick you up?
Nah, it's cool. I'm like down another 5. That's mostly beard though. That's right. Here's a fun thing. This has again nothing to do with anything, but I'm sorry. Like we spend so much time on WWE. It's fun to just talk about other random shit.
That's what I want to talk about.
So I'm going through a lot of weight loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I measure myself?
How?
I go through wrestlers' weights. It's like sweet. I'm way under Abdullah the Butcher. This is awesome. It's like the goal is eventually because I have been to a point where Justin, for a brief moment in time, I could have been a cruiserweight.
He could have been a cruiserweight. He could have been a contender.
That happened. I was 5, but still happened. That's the
So did
point.
Buddy Murphy. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about him.
Buddy Murphy's the best.
He's great.
Oh God. let's do it.
Speaking
Let's
of
do it.
great,
Okay.
Jenny Zell, she great. And she says in the chat, we great. Here's the thing. Not a wrestling fan before our program.
Okay.
I don't know if she would still be considered a wrestling fan, but she enjoys wrestling now from our program.
Because we enjoy dumb stuff. And you know what? It's fun to enjoy dumb stuff.
I'm just
If
saying.
you can suspend that disbelief, buy in, be, all in.
The thing is, if you're watching wrestling, why aren't you suspending disbelief?
I see where you're transitioning to, Justin.
I just don't understand, why. And it comes back to, I said this probably about a month ago. You're booing and cheering booking decisions.
Uh-huh.
That's stupid. Like right now, the biggest thing is Roman's getting shoved down our throats.
Okay, you want to do your voice? I'll do my voice. Where are they shoving Roman down? Oh, that's yours. I'm sorry.
Roman, you shoved down throat.
Oh, God!
Book.
Roman again. God, why is he getting all these opportunities? It's just because his family. His cousin was around.
By the way, he lost the Royal Rumble.
What?
Yeah.
But Roman wins. Roman wins
He
law.
lost at SummerSlam in the
But
five-way.
hold on. Roman wins law. Roman wins law. Roman law.
He's had a lot of losses.
How did he do in Elimination Chamber?
He won.
Validated.
Oh, yeah.
Validated.
Yeah.
Lol, Roman. One match in a friggin' year, dude. One big time thing. And as a result, we've had amazing character growth. And it's almost like they've found a perfect way to work a Roman Brock angle again.
This is so much better than the 31. Mm-hmm. Like, they had the one snow in where like it was sit down interviews, and that was good.
You know what?
But then it was like
WWE's
snatch
fantastic.
the title. Remember that? They were playing tug of war with the title. That was the big sell for Roman versus Brock
Yeah.
last time. And by the way, that match delivered before Seth's interference.
Yeah. It was amazing. It's almost as if they let Roman work and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And Brock does not work well unless you work well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dean. Well, I think he went in with just a garbage attitude to that one, apparently.
Yeah.
Chairs? All right. It's no DQ. I don't care.
The this build There is no way that they could do this better. I'm completely like I had that moment of Roman after the Elimination Chamber
A little bit.
because Roman wins.
Well, I was just upset that it was like Roman taking out Braun.
Right. And was I happy with the way that it happened? No. But the very next night on Raw, whether you think it's a work or shoot matters not, because that goes back to your cheering and booing booking decisions.
But the performance was there.
The performance was there. You cannot deny that Roman was magnificent there.
Who would? Oh yeah,
Lots of
dicks on the
people.
internet.
Although, and you mentioned this off mic before we started the show, it seems to be falling a little bit.
Justin, there was a time when if you went online, all you saw were the negative people.
Yeah.
You know why?
Dumb tweets.
The positive people were discouraged from talking.
Yeah.
And if you dared to say anything positive,
Roman, Cena, yeah.
hello,
Agreed.
even the computer agrees. No, damn it. No, internet. We're not going to let you be negative. Watch this. Watch as Justin does this. Hey, negativity on the internet. Gone. Out of sight, out of mind. Because it's become easier to be more positive.
Yeah.
It's become so much simpler to not just be positive, but ignore the negativity out there. There was a time when it was like if you were talking on message boards about things, it would be flooded and inundated with it, and there's nothing you could do about it. That was every topic and every post. There was a while where I don't know. I've always kind of liked the squared circle community on Reddit, and it has its ups and downs, but it's gotten so easy to ignore the negativity, and there's far more positive people these days. You're more the denizen of Twitter. Have you found Twitter to be a little bit better?
Honestly, it's like I said, dumb tweets used to be my thing. Like you would open up,
It was so easy. You put in the tag, and there it is.
there it is. Negative, 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 negative. Just this last pay-per-view, was it overwhelmingly positive? Not really.
Right.
But there was no negative.
Right.
There wasn't people going, get rid of this garbage. Oh no. Except when Roman won. Oh, I'm canceling the network. But even then,
I love your theory about the people that say I'm canceling the network.
you don't even have it.
You sons of bitches.
You don't even have
We
the network.
know you were looking for the links. We know. Let me just grab the mic and shake the whole table.
Jarrett's point, the thing I hate about the Roman situation is they cool off on him the entire year, then quickly shove him out when he's
Yeah.
not as hot as someone like Braun is. Now,
He could have used a fun feud building in.
yeah, and Braun is on fire.
Yeah.
It's like I said, that's literally the only negative I take away from Elimination Chamber. Braun is on fire.
He's got that intangible thing that you can't package, you can't force.
Yeah, and I don't know what you do
Can't
with
lift
him.
a car. Oh wait, he can.
I don't know what you do with him now because like you're not going to crown him clearly, which it almost feels like it should be his crowning moment. But like if you're not going to do that, then he needs something huge
You know what?
at Mania.
I got to tell you, I've enjoyed the weird little Elias thing. I think it's felt good for Elias too. I mean, you look at the initial matchup, Braun versus Elias. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
I don't know if this is good for either one because Elias isn't gonna like win.
I mean,
He shouldn't in any way unless he like weirdly outsmarts. But is that what he's? Oh wait, no, hold on. They're grooming him right into, for lack of a better term, chicken shit heel,
yeah,
and he's still talking a bunch of garbage and running away. Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. Because that's what the Miz built on until people started saying, "Hey, look, he's actually really good."
Yeah.
And then he's able to back up, and then he's able to get passionate, and he's able to make those turns where he can be chicken shit when he needs to be, and he can be no, I'm a viable competitor and a strong flag bearer for an Intercontinental Championship. You've got Elias who's grooming into that kind of role. He's a little baby Miz all of a sudden.
yeah. And can
Also, his shirts are amazing.
Can those two wrestle at WrestleMania and can it feel? I mean, because now we've gotten them.
I feel it ends up being. I think they can hang on to it till WrestleMania, but it ends up being like a weird like strap match, something weird like that. I don't know if they'll pull a full cage in for that, though. I mean, that would be a fun place to go. Maybe the Raw lead up to if they wanted to blow it off before Raw or blow it off before Mania, but some way where no, there's no escape for one Elias.
Yeah. And then he still escapes. Like
Maybe
because
he could even steal the victory, and I wouldn't care. Just as long as they
Well,
like
see, that's
he
the
had
thing.
to outthink the insurmountable situation. He has to win with
Don't do that.
dude.
That was way too
It's
hard.
already way so damaged. You have no idea.
But like honestly, I feel like that's the only way, because I feel like a win over Elias isn't huge for Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, is it possible to still be like this big, this feel good moment? Sure.
Spectacle.
And yeah, spectacle, absolutely. But like, Braun feels like he should be past that, and maybe that's just me cheering
well,
and booing booking decisions.
Just the same thing about the Roman getting cooled down.
Yeah,
This could be them cooling down Braun a little bit.
maybe. And maybe we go to Braun and Roman. Maybe it's Braun and Roman at SummerSlam for the championship.
Because how long do we have Brock for? Do we know how long his contract's for?
I want to say he's doing yearlies, so like after Mania would probably be about the time.
About that time?
Yeah.
Shoot. I mean, because there's still also that opportunity that Brock wins it, or Brock retains.
Yeah.
And we could end up with Braun towards SummerSlam. So you cool him off a little bit towards Mania, and then have him just straight build all the way through.
Yeah.
Or whatever the next to the Big Four. What's the next to the Big Four? Not Survivor
would-
Series. Would it be SummerSlam after that?
Yep.
Weird. I always feel like those two should be like apart from each other with something in the middle.
Well, I mean, there's plenty between them, but none of the Big Four.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you got Money in the Bank in between them, but
Because I always love a big crowning at a SummerSlam, man. As much as Mania is the spectacle for the world, SummerSlam feels like the spectacle for wrestling.
it is still possible that Brock retains. Heyman last night said Lesnar's contract ends at SummerSlam.
That's what I thought I heard, because I watched the Heyman promo, and I guess Paul Heyman can say bullshit anytime he wants,
Platinum Paul Heyman.
and it's like he can say it, and then they might try to say something to him in the back, and he'll be like, "Fuck, I'll go out there and talk about your mom next time."
Yeah.
For 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Hold on, Roman said bitch once. All right.
I loved that he was about to get out of the ring, and he looks at the championship, and he's like,
Hold, please. I don't think you understand.
bitch, 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 bitch,
Bitch laid on the ground.
bitch.
It is a bitch.
Bitch, bitch, bitch,
It's,
bitch.
Brock Lesnar's. What a weird direction to go.
So good.
Made it work.
So good.
And it characterizes Brock as this evil asshole. Brock's the high school football player, and he's bad to his cheerleader girlfriend, and Roman's the underdog. I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit here, but it's a classic tale of damsel in distress. But it's a belt,
Yeah.
a title, a strap,
A
whatever.
championship.
A championship.
But Roman played it again. This goes back to No Mercy, Cena and Roman. Ever since that moment, Roman has been freed, and like, has he been amazing? Honestly, more often than not, yeah.
More often than not, yes.
Last week, top notch, because he feels like he's shooting from the hip. Whether again work shoot or not, that's all cheering and booing booking. Don't do that. Base it on performance. He performed really well.
Yeah.
Last night he performed really well. Do I want to see this match all of a sudden? Yeah, I want to see this match. Do I
crazy?
want Roman to win? Yeah, I want Roman to win.
He's got some odds to overcome, and he might just overcome those odds.
And it's it's funny is because
I didn't care about this match.
how long ago were we going? Oh, Roman's got to overcome the odds. That's exactly what this is.
Kind of excited.
But I'm excited about it. And again, it goes to the story. He's playing right into our champion is never here. He is never here.
He's playing the role of the everyman, but he's also like, hey, look, I don't need your support. I'm not here to fight for you. I'm fighting for me. Just, maybe you like me a little. I don't care.
And even if you don't, I don't care, because at least I'm here every week.
Shut up. I look champ. Oh, no, yeah. Wow, my head's big. Look at that. Can't get the headphones on him. I don't care. My head's so much bigger than yours. I'm fine with this. I look so pale now. You know what? He does look great. He's very tan. I'm very
Shut
pale
up.
right now. Okay, shit.
He looks great.
A little washed out. We're a little white looking, like whiter than usual.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked really great earlier. And
What I love, Justin, is the canted camera angle, so we look like 1966 Batman villains. They would always film him at an angle, so they look like, oh, Egghead's a threat. Look, he's
Pow.
why? Okay.
Just seemed appropriate.
You're right. I'll shut up. Adam West snubbed at the Oscars.
Mm.
Oh well.
Stop booing and cheering
Also,
booking decisions.
The Miz snubbed at the Oscars. Damn
yeah,
shame.
but not snubbed at the Mizzies.
Oh?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that segment yet, Justin.
I mean, it gets interrupted by. It looks like we're going full bore with the triple threat.
I believe they've announced it. And you know what? Okay. That's a great place for three amazing people.
Yep.
And so we've got, like some of the card, the Raw side of the card for WrestleMania is coming into focus.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting the, and I guess now we're kind of delving into WWE quite a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's not necessarily unfortunate. Have you covered everything you wanted to cover outside, or was there any other weird little things? Sami Callihan.
We'll do that. I think we'll do that as they're telling us we have to go.
Okay.
So we can do it out on the way out.
Right.
Yeah, WrestleMania coming into focus. You've got Brock and Roman, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Braun and Elias are probably going to stay steady. Looks like we're getting that weird match between Matt and Bray.
Yeah, saw that the compound is
He
ready.
said that's the only place that we're going to be able to do this.
And we had debuts. Was this the official Vanguard 1 debut?
Yeah.
All right. Also, I don't know if you noticed him. Very near and dear to my heart, Skarsgård.
Yes. Did you see there was
the formerly known dilapidated boat?
Yes.
Dragging it. What a jerk. He's probably going to get rid of that damn thing. An old John boat. No. Skarsgård.
He tweeted out like the list of everything, including the Queen, including King Maxwell, including Skarsgård, of course, Senior Benjamin.
All I want is
Vanguard
Senior
1.
Benjamin. The Green Bean's going to be there.
We'll see.
Finally, they're letting him be crazy without being comedy.
Also, Bray tweets, "I accept." So
Can you believe this?
Man.
Justin, can you believe this? Like a year ago or whatever it was that we were going through the whole final deletion thing. And there were rumors like, hey, here's the New Day playing with the Hardys. That's fun. Oh, here's Bray playing with the Hardys. Wow, that'd be weird. That'll never happen.
Yeah.
We're getting Bray versus broken Matt Hardy with the full compound at their disposal for their pleasure. There will be fire.
And Bray, for what it's worth, you can say what you want leading up to the match at Elimination Chamber. It's if you want to say, sure, that's fine. What it's done for Bray is amazing. Like he needed that. He's got this switch. Now he's a lunatic more so than just some crazed cult leader.
He's done an amazing little tweak in his character while staying true to his character to fit into this, to make goddamn Matt Hardy not only believable but credible. What?
Yeah.
That's magic right there. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Hello.
Loud.
Sorry.
It looks like let's see, where were we? Here's the one I'm not sure how it's going to shake out. The Bar wrestled the Revival last night.
Yeah. Revival doing an old what the hell was it?
There was a superplex
Superplex into the
a
splash.
splash,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I was going
the
for.
1-2 punch. I don't know.
Old school.
I'm trying to figure out the story that they're telling here because I don't want like another triple or four-way.
I saw someone else saying the same thing. It's like, man, I hope the Usos go in on a 2-on-2 match, and not just let's shove all of the tag teams into something.
Yeah.
They deserve that. I mean, if you want to do a weird tag team rumble on a pre-show to fit everybody on,
Right.
by all means, go ahead. Please, let's have some just well-built tag matches.
Because the story they're telling with the Bar is we've beaten everybody. So, I mean, unless you're going to debut a new team, what do you do there?
I don't know. I mean, the Revival are in a weird place where they've been part of the conversation, but they haven't been part of the conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? They've been around, but they haven't been able to be around. So they are kind of new, but
But now they've been beaten, and that's the story they're telling is there's no contenders left for the Bar because they've beaten everybody. That's the story they're telling.
well, I still think they do the garbage 50-50 back and forth
Oh, yeah.
to force it. they're gonna sneak a victory, and it's gonna be like, oh no, we gotta. Well, I guess we're gonna put the titles on the line because it's the '70s and we're telling this story again. God damn it!
Yeah, cheering and booing booking. I get it. I mean, if it delivers, it's one
classic. It's a means to an ends sometimes, and if that's what they want to get to, and we both have to pee.
Apparently,
what are we gonna do?
Well, we can go to a quick break.
Oh my god,
10 minutes.
Because we still have to discuss a little bit of SmackDown, a little bit of the 205, what its direction is, because there's rumors of the post-Mania direction, and there was an injury.
Yes, let's do that then.
Yes, we're going to take turns peeing. We're going to go find the pee trough.
It'll be fun.
No Hillbilly Jim? Aw. You know what? That's fine. This is fine. We'll come back with some Hillbilly Jim, maybe.
The time has come
I got to go to
to relieve that pain, which will be better for me,
but not so enjoyable for all of you.
On the 8th day, God created mankind. Why was he having such a bad day? Why did he create all of you normal and forget so many important parts of me? He made the teeth that I swallowed, the ear that was ripped from my skull, a face that no longer exists. Deep inside, you are merely a mirror image of all my atrocities. The ugliness that exists outside lives inside every one of you. Destruction can be beautiful. Leave the light on. I'm coming home.
If I can be serious for a minute. I bleed all the time, I don't care.
Wait is over.
You think this is over? Or we just getting started, baby?
Because I'm staying high.
It's time for hashtag Wrestlepals Hour 2.
Drink it in, man.
Excited to get that pose in, huh? I would have turned your mic on for it. Oh, she's
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Yeah, is that what we're calling it now? It's the name for my ear is the kisser.
The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think up of garbage Pearl Jam cover band names now.
Garbage Pearl Jam cover band.
It's not a bad name for a garbage Pearl Jam cover
Even
band.
flow. Even flow.
It's a little too on the nose. I think you got to go Rare Gem and other kinds of like Sapphire Marmalade or something like that. We'll work on that. Oh we're on.
We're on.
Oh, good. Another caffeinated beverage.
Yeah, drink up. Hashtag Wrestlepals. Back with you for hour 2 after the pee break.
Oh my God, you feel better?
Yeah, much.
You feel better.
Maybe I should stop drinking so much water and coffee.
Never.
Leading into the show.
Never.
And during the show.
I should stop drinking.
Okay.
It's a Coke Zero. I think I'll handle. I'm good to drive, Justin.
All right.
It's my heart explodes.
Blee mode.
That is the soundtrack to have an aneurysm to, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me peek the mic with Brie mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it peaked.
Ooh, look. Ticket information is forthcoming. Don't worry, we'll give you plenty of heads up.
Oh shit! They've got themselves their own.
Yeah. All_in_2018. If you're not following on the Twitter machine.
Very good. Very good. I can't wait to get more info on that.
See if anybody's chiming in on the Twitter machine. Leslie sometimes listens.
I don't think she gets to
live.
listen live as much anymore.
Sometimes. Nope.
That's sad.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
Nobody's in on the Twitter, but you can tweet at us at WrestlePalsVA, or you can use the hashtag WrestlePals, and I'll find it.
He does. Like I wrote it on the underside of a desk in second grade at Bayside Elementary School in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Yeah,
They've torn it down and rebuilt it since then. Some bitch found that desk.
Threw it through your window.
I don't feel that was really necessary.
Yeah, it was. You had to know.
You've upset the band. You've upset. I can't think of another precious gem. Tanzanite. Okay, I'm gonna go with Tanzanite.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, not jam. I'm gonna use marmalade. I guess jelly's the only one left. Tanzanite jelly. That feels like
She
it could
uses
be.
Vaseline.
It could be.
She uses Vaseline.
Does she know?
That's what I hear.
Okay. Hi, Justin.
Hi.
Ah.
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
Well, we've still got a little bit of the. We'll get to this after. Let's finish our WWE. We were rounding out some of the things that happened on Raw, SmackDown direction. But
Bailey's not hugging anymore. She's had enough of your garbage.
well, at least for now, you know.
She never hugged, and she never hugged again.
I mean, I'm loving Bailey again, but she's not the live of my life.
It's a
She
damn
never
shame.
was.
Damn
you know
shame.
what I mean? I
Well, because her
didn't want
name
my-
wasn't Liv.
Yeah,
That's how that works.
That's true as well, I suppose. But I'm just saying.
Can't wait till you move on to the Sarah Logan of your life.
Nah,
No?
she's got a thing for beards.
The Mandy Rose of your life.
Never. The Golden Goddess.
Those a hell of a knee.
Yeah.
She saw that knee, and she gave it a little turnaround, like, oh, okay, follow up now. All
But
right.
you know what else? I love this moniker. The camera loves Mandy Rose.
It's very good.
That is, I can't believe
She got a
nobody's
little-
ever done that.
She got a little bit of that gold dust rub, you know.
The camera loves. Oh, we got some Gold Dust to talk about too. Where do you want to? Do you want to do Gold Dust here, or do you want to do?
I think that kind of.
the ladies division.
I think the gold dust talk kind of leads into SmackDown because that gives some scenic direction
Okay,
as well.
cool. So let's the women's then.
Yeah, sure.
Because Nia Jax wrestled Asuka again and lost.
Look,
again.
I'm an emotional dude at times, you know. Wrestling ain't one to
You
really
don't
make
say.
me cry a whole lot. The Omega Ibushi hug earlier this year, streaming down my face.
You were streaming that live on Facebook.
I'll be damned if they didn't get me last night with Nia Jax. Nia Jax. I mean, the match was good, serviceable. Asuka's not going to have a bad match. But another monster time for Nia Jax, and she ends up coming up short. And Asuka does a fantastic job of making it look like Nia is beyond a credible threat,
Right.
and eventually can't overpower her, has to outthink her and outmanipulate her, and gets a submission victory after Corey Graves does a fantastic job of saying she's not submitting. She won't submit. It can't happen. She refuses to surrender, refuses to give up. There's no way you're going to beat Nia Jax. And Nia Jax eventually sits in an arm bar for a half an hour, dude.
Forever.
Like a Southpaw regional arm bar, like forever. Greg Valentine got you in the trailer. Just for 2 hours. It was the worst. But Nia Jax to the back after losing, and they kept the camera on her for a long time.
No, that's what I was going to say, because you alluded to Corey pointing out, she'll never tap.
Mm-hmm.
She got the full-on babyface treatment here.
You know what? And the crowd hasn't reacted a whole lot for Nia, because it's like they kind of don't want to boo her.
Right, because mostly
she's
she really
very she's a standout because she is different, and she has a different moveset, and she does different things. Jeez, man, she had like that one front-facing crucifix thing. I didn't know what she was. I don't know if she knew what she was gonna do. I don't know, spinner. I was like, oh, she's gonna throw Asuka. I thought it was gonna be a front-facing goddamn crucifix bomb, which would have been amazing. But what she did was fine too. It was like a half-ass spinning gorilla press looking thing. Who the hell is gonna do that? Who does that? Nia Jax does that.
And so she wouldn't tap out. And again, giving her the babyface treatment. Oh, she'll never tap out. She'll never tap out. But then she gets up and full dejected baby face, standing up. They keep the camera on her, and she's kind of looking around like, oh. And the fans like cheering a little bit. Not the place doesn't erupt or nothing.
Appreciating the performance.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah,
you don't say.
And that camera was on her for a long time. And it was
garnering sympathy.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, absolutely, because it was
almost like it was on purpose.
Like
maybe
you could tell when they do. These are the subtle things that WWE does that nobody ever like really points out. And when I notice them, I'm so proud of being a fan of the product. The sympathetic camera angles, the on the ground but shot from below. Like these are unflattering camera angles on purpose. And then following her and keeping her smaller, keeping her dejected, instead of filming her from below while she's standing to give
that monster feel.
You know how you would film Sid Vicious.
Right.
It's a little more on, and it's a little more above, and it's focusing on flaws. Anything like her face was ragged after that, and they made sure to show it as badly and poorly as possible. Like she's been through a war, and she did not survive, and it was well done cinematography. And being able to do that in a moment is fantastic. It's those little touches that they screw up all the time.
Yeah, totally.
But
when it's done right,
it's like, yay.
And you totally wanted to sympathize with Nia Jax here. You wanted, if you would have been in the building, you would have wanted to cheer her.
I was like, good job. What a fantastic match you gave. And it gave that feeling of, had Asuka made one more mistake, it would have been taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Had she put out the right knee for that backbreaker instead of just throwing her to the ground.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what she was doing. It looks like she got excited. He's like, I forgot how to fucking wrestle. But still good. I don't care. So
you have that in your mind.
Yeah. It's like, what's this weird? Why are they positioning her like that?
And then, backstage segment a little bit later, Alexa and Mickey come in to console her about her loss. Mickey, can you please excuse us for a minute?
Give me and my friend a moment. And Alexa consoles.
And we know that right now she's on point on the mic.
Wow.
And she goes in. All in, some would say.
She says, Nia, I know it's I know it's rough for you, having just lost and been you must feel disappointed and defeated and kind of embarrassed, really.
Yeah.
And I know that's tough for you because, you've probably been, embarrassing your entire life to everybody looking at you and judging you because, you look at you. You're a bigger girl your whole life, and I'm sure that's been tough for you. And I'm like, oh, man, so they're doing the Alexa's kind of just a bitchy kind of thing, and it's just watching Nia's face like, all right, so her job is to sit there and kind of take it. I don't know, maybe she explodes and whatever. Nah, man, she hangs her head and legit tears.
Yeah.
Like beyond legit. Like a lot of the you see a lot of the women get amazing matches and they do a fantastic job of containing Alexa the Best of doing the fake out, but it's very emotional. It's a very emotional job and field to be in, and they're doing some groundbreaking stuff. So it's hard to stay on top of that. But this is the first time they're like really like using it for a sympathy angle. It's because Alexa's just berating her, and when the tears, and they zoom in slightly on Nia, and she has like one tear that's like, okay, cool, that's amazing. Cena couldn't get that done on Raw Talk.
Nope.
He was trying. He went all red-eyed, and it was almost there. And then the second one on the left side, and then the right one was just started flowing hard and was dripping off the nose, and you could hear Alexa shake a little bit, because I know from the side once that one dripped from the nose, she saw that, and you could tell that it broke her slightly.
Yeah.
But they knew enough to get the camera off of her, and she just went in harder.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna
went
say
in harder, attacking her more as a person and growing up and what it had to have been like. Look at you, you're a monster, you know? It's got to be tough being a monster, you know, unlike the rest of us who are normal human beings. These aren't her words, but honestly, her words were words.
Yeah.
And I can't repeat them without being all upset. Oh, my God.
Human nature is, this is because they're friends. This is my friend. I need to stop. But then I'm a professional, and this is what I need to do here.
But even character-wise, and this is the fun little thing of blurring lines, even character-wise, is this too far for the Alexa Bliss character? Apparently not.
Apparently not.
It's a tough road to go down,
Yeah.
and she's
doing
forging
it.
forward.
She's got to. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
She has become a despicable person.
yeah.
Almost like man, you'd like to see her get a little bit of a comeuppance, wouldn't you?
Somebody beat her up.
Didn't she just bitch at us like this past Sunday after she won, and we thought it was all emotional and we wanted to be proud of her? And then she told us we were worthless and never going to achieve our dreams.
She did.
And then she is psychologically torturing one Nia Jax, finding her at her weakest point. Not going after that arm, though she did touch the arm, and I wish Nia would have. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Miss Jax, if you're interested in a picnic,
Oh.
I think it'd be good. You know, come on out. You know,
Hashtag
nothing but
Wrestlepals picnic.
nothing but support, and it'd be a fun time.
It will be.
You know, we're gonna find a hill, I guess.
We can find a hill.
There's no hills around here.
The
We'll
hills are
travel.
alive.
We'll travel.
We may have
So
to
I think
travel
I'm going
make this
to.
happen.
You know, I've toyed with the idea of who to invite for my as my guest
Right.
for
Your guest.
WrestlePals. I wasn't sure I wanted to go. I mean, but if I'm going to go, I have a guest. You know,
Yeah.
spread this hashtag WrestlePals picnic joy about the land. And you know what? Nia Jax is a special woman.
Yeah,
she's
true.
not like most girls.
She's not like most girls. This is what I've heard.
Over and over again every time she comes to the ring.
Yeah.
Almost as if it's the chorus to the song. And I guess I'm going to have to venture into Twitter, Justin,
Yeah,
because
you're
it
gonna
seems
have
to be
to
the way
tweet
to
her.
reach out.
She's good at getting back too. So if you invite her,
What does that mean?
tweeting back, like she'll respond.
Back? What is it?
Because she
Is this butt talk?
No,
I like butt talk.
somebody
Hashtag butt talk.
said, "Can I join Team Rude?" And she responded with, "The interview process is lengthy, and we currently don't have an opening, and blah blah blah." So I mean, if you tweet her, "Hey, Wrestlepals picnic," she might respond, and then all we have to do is put the tag to one Ruby Riot,
Yep.
who is Jenny's guest, and one Liv Morgan, who is my guest.
Who apparently will respond. Who knew that? This may be the end. You know, I apologize for toying with the emotions of one Sarah Logan. She's a very lovely woman.
Yeah, but she's got a thing for beards.
And I had a beard a week ago, Justin.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well. You know, I've moved on. It's fine.
Yes, you have, clearly.
Very quickly. I like a girl with a bum arm.
What? Okay.
Hey, just hanging there dead. Nothing sexier than a dead arm. Hey! It's going to come back on me one day. When I run
Yes.
for political office, he'll be like, look at him. He's in a dirty T-shirt. Making fun of people with dead arms. Oh, look, this one's functional as all get out. Grabbing stuff. I got stuff to my face, and I meant to.
I can't wait for the picnic.
Yeah, well... Yeah,
That's gonna be some great company.
you know, I'm trying to be negative, but you know what? A lot of positives to this all of a sudden.
Pickles? Who doesn't love pickles?
Well, I mean, more for you, more for Liv, I guess. I don't know.
She's living my life, Nathan.
So I've heard. I'm not putting Nia Jax on my home screen though.
You know why? Because you're not committed.
I'm not committed.
You're not committed.
I'm not commitmented. Is that what it is?
Yes.
You don't have to, Justin. It's fine.
No, yes, I do. Because you know why?
Why?
Commitment.
I gotta assume she's at like an auto place, like she's getting she's getting her
backstage,
car done,
dude.
but it's like totally automated, and she's just ordering like an oil change on that giant kiosk.
It's fine.
What's on the
She looks
kiosk?
great.
I want to know. Like is like a map of a mall. Is she in a mall? Is she trying to find the Forever 21? She's trying to get to the. Never mind.
You know what the most apt thing about this is?
What's that?
Along the pant line, the live is life. It's true. You know why?
Why is that, Justin?
Commitment. Just saying, man.
Yeah, no. If you want to go to a picnic, it's no big deal. There's
First
no
things
pressure.
first.
There's no pressure or anything. If you don't want to, it's fine. I understand. You're nursing the arm.
Lock screen, home screen. That's commitment, Jack. Get to it.
See what I can do.
Jenny's got Ruby Riot on hers.
Scene.
Just saying. Where's your commitment? Uh-oh.
I'm not like most boys. What the hell, man?
Just showing. This is Jenny's commitment.
I don't know what's happening off to the left for these women, but whatever it is, it must be great. must be great. So that was the women's division.
Yes.
if you will.
Now,
And also, Bailey's not falling for Sasha's garbage again.
no.
You want to be my friend? How about be my friend 100% of the time instead of, when it's convenient?
Right.
I like that. Development for the Bailey character, getting her back to where she needs to be, which is sympathetic but not pathetic.
And also a good wrestler. Like, that is so important.
Yeah.
She wasn't getting to do that, and they were trying to build it off just character work. And the character's fine. It's strong, but it hadn't been very well developed on television. So,
It's hard to develop that on television
yeah.
because she developed her character through NXT. She's an amazing wrestler and like almost surprising herself with how good she is.
And she had to lose a lot. Again, garnering sympathy. That you have to feel sympathetic toward that
And then
character.
one day, tighten that ponytail,
And here we go.
taking control.
Yeah. So one of the highlights of Raw, it was super weird, man.
I'm gonna sit back and I want to enjoy this because I know you enjoyed this.
This was super weird. So the story for the last couple of weeks has been John Cena's road to WrestleMania. How's he going to get there?
He's becoming. Feels like he's becoming desperate, Justin.
Yes, desperate Cena rules. He was desperate, and he went over to SmackDown last week, and he wrestled AJ Styles, another Matt Classic, and he gets himself into the main event at Fastlane. It is now a 6-pack challenge. So he comes out. Funnily enough, he says, "Yeah, I'm out here to talk about SmackDown. Now, stay with me here."
The audience looks confused. It's like, what?
Okay.
Okay, but why? Because I know I'd get interrupted if I was over on SmackDown with the likes of list my competitors, list where I'm going to be, time, place, people. It's like, look at you, classic. Just
So great. Good stuff.
all the elements are there.
And, he's just going and going and going, typical Cena style. But then before we get to what really ramps it up to the next level for me, you see some doubt creep into Cena while he's being aggressive, I'm going to win. But, like, there was a little bit of doubt in his eyes. I'm going to be the 7. Like, it wasn't in his voice. It was all in his face.
Yeah.
It was all in his mannerisms. He wasn't as confident as you'd think he'd be.
Definitely not.
Especially when he's spouting off confidence.
Because it feels like false confidence from John Cena, which is amazing. It's a different turn. It's not quite the old, where he teases the heel turn thing. Yeah, I know you're doing it. I want to do it too, but I know it's not on camera.
Yeah.
Pretend this is the ground, this is a foot. Yeah, this is prehensile. I can pick up things and write with my... He goes into and he taps into something he hasn't mentioned before.
Yeah.
Because it's been not appropriate. It's been uncouth to mention, I'm going for a 17th title.
Yeah.
Because, nah, man, be humble. continue your hustle. I guess the loyalty. I don't know where that plays
Sure.
in. And respect, and you don't bring that up. You don't mention it. It just happens. It's not that I deserve this. It's that I've earned this.
Yeah.
But
Recognize.
now it sounds like I deserve this. I deserve this. I'm gonna be 17-time champion.
You know what else was a nice touch here?
What?
Totally out of character for Cena. AJ, when I beat you on Sunday,
Oh, Christ.
you know what you do? You still get a WrestleMania moment, man. Let's make it bigger. Triple threat. Me, you, and Nakamura.
Because it isn't even about the title. He's overlooking the title. Mm-hmm. And he's going straight into straight into here's the moment. Here's the WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
You're gonna help me make this moment, kid. I'm gonna make it big for you.
Yeah.
It isn't just about me. This is about you and who. Yeah.
Weird.
It's an amazing little turn of events.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's doing stuff.
It's about to get weirder, Nathan.
It's about to get weirder.
Because then Gold Lust hits.
It's about to get
Golden
bizarre.
Lust. Yeah. Golden Lust.
Have you seen his new shirt? The Golden
want
Ace?
it.
Oh.
The Golden Age.
Age?
Yes,
Thought
the
it was-
Golden Age has returned.
I can't read.
Yeah, well, no, you can't.
It's close though, right?
God, I want that shirt so bad. Because I love that man. He great.
Yeah.
And he he hasn't had much merch. He had the Golden Truth shirts. I want this shirt.
This is his merchandise, and it's deserved. And it was fun to hear Corey Graves kind of selling him on the thing too.
Yeah.
It's like he's aging in reverse. This is
The Benjamin Button of WWE.
Yeah.
He's called himself that many times.
he's in the best shape of his life.
Yes.
And he looks weirdly weathered, but almost, and he makes it work for the character. The beauty of the beauty of the makeup is it can cover a lot of that. But it's almost like he's accentuating points of it now. He's definitely look. First of all, I'm very jealous of like the black makeup here,
Yes.
all the way up to the ears. Like that's how you cover a jowl right there. Like if I could just get black makeup here and have a reason for it all the time. Hello,
Let's call you
I'm-
Black Makeup.
I'm young and handsome. Hello,
Call yourself Black Neck the Pirate?
black neck. No, there's weird undertones in that one that I don't think I want to delve into.
Okay.
Just let that one go. It's just nothing I love more than country hip hop. It's the best.
Golly.
Yee.
If I could stop coughing.
It's all right. I
Gold
can't
dust.
stop burping.
Gold Dust is the one
Goldust.
who interrupts. Gold Dust is the one who interrupts.
Because fascinating thing. It's like almost like he's taking joy in it. Like,
Yeah.
guess who else doesn't have a WrestleMania moment? Me. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to keeping you from yours. I'm going to I'm not going to get that WrestleMania moment, and you're never going to get one again either. He doesn't really say that as much, but the mannerisms are there, and he allows for weird, awkward wording and pauses. And
Yeah.
there's a point where it's like, I don't know if that's like kind of on purpose or what, but of course he comes out with the on the waterfront quote. And when he said 1954, I think he was guessing. I wanted to go back and see when did On the Waterfront come out. That it's like it's a good movie, weird soundtrack to that.
I also like how he says things keep getting taken away from me. Like I wanted to mention his brother by name because that is something that got taken away from him.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like he really hasn't had much at Mania, and he's been there forever.
He's been a constant workhorse, a constant presence for years.
The
and years and
Backlot
years.
Brawl is like his WrestleMania moment, and that was WrestleMania 12.
Oofa.
22 years ago, man. And I mean, he's had matches and he's appeared. When is the last time he had a Mania match? I'd have to look into that.
I don't know.
Maybe in the last couple Andre Battle Royals.
I get a weird feeling like if they run out of options, that could be a place for Cena to make that a bigger deal.
That I was thinking that too, maybe.
Is it still? Well, I guess we'll get into the speculation of where he's going. But yeah, let's stay on the Gold Dust here for a sec. We'll get into the spec.
So like just this bizarre and I mean it's in his name obviously, the bizarre one, but like it felt weird. Like the whole thing was just awkward.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it though, because it turns into a match, and the two have never wrestled, at least not on television.
It's weird.
Very.
And the beauty of filling in that the depth of the kind of mid card, or kind of the upper mid card of like Cena's going to get his stuff in, and it's going to be effective here, because this is the level he's at right now.
Yeah.
He's not at the top of the card.
Not anymore.
He can hold his own. He's fighting really hard, but that's not going to finish off an AJ Styles. That's not going to do jack to Nakamura. Damn sure ain't going to have anything to do with a Braun or a Roman.
Or a Corbin.
Or a Corbin, even.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's outshining you. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen. That's going to be beautiful for Dolph.
Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know. I still don't know what he's doing at Mania.
Now for the Fastlane match, is that like a one fall to a finish?
Yes.
I would almost wish it was elimination.
Yeah, especially
I'd love
six
for
dudes.
like Dolph to eliminate Cena.
Yeah.
Because that would be great for both of them. But that's beside the point.
Right.
That gets into the speculation
So
stuff.
they have
We have a match.
They have a solid match here, and Cena gets the victory. With what Goldust was saying, because here's the rumor mill. It was Undertaker. They dispelled that last week.
Yeah.
Some sites are saying, don't believe that.
Yeah, because someone had a picture of him like, hey, look, the beard has been dyed. What could that mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, he's got a gray beard and he doesn't want to, maybe he wants to hold on to a little bit of virility, man. Give the man a goddamn break.
Yeah, right.
He's elderly. He's a legend.
The
He's dead. What would you do if you were dead? Nothing, probably.
The next rumor was Rey Mysterio. They were going to bring him in for Cena. It's like, they had a really good match on Raw for the championship in 2011. Yeah, 2011.
I'd like to point out
Summer of Punk.
The video that was linked to us with the smashing of the record, Booyaka Booyaka,
Booyaka.
was on there.
I like that song.
I loved every one of those songs. Side point.
So that was the next one.
American males. American males.
Goldust saying, "I'm going to stop you from getting the." I'm curious to see if that continues.
I wouldn't be bad with. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Imagine if that leads to Cena on the pre-show.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
And it's an okay place for him to be.
Yes.
And it's almost a step down, a passing of a torch. It's in a way,
Aren't we all?
not Cena having to put over anybody in particular.
Yeah.
It's Cena putting over the entire card.
Yeah.
This show is too big
For me to.
for John Cena to be on the main card.
Yeah. And then with Nakamura winning and holding the title up while John Cena's on the pre-show, how huge is that?
It is.
Plus, we get a really awesome pre-show match.
Yeah. One that you can care about. And it's another direction that, the Undertaker stuff is still very much in play.
Until, like, the day of.
Yeah.
You
Until
can't
the
really
day
write
of.
it off.
It's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But we could see, like, Cena in that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle
Also
Royal.
true.
Which would
If they
be
even do it.
Which I hope they do.
I've seen places writing it off, or they might do a women's one instead.
Yeah, that's not fine. I mean, that's not fine.
That's not fine.
This is not okay. I'm vetoing this. Hold on. Who do I call? Naya? Hello? Naya
Tweet
would
her
win.
first.
Naya would totally win.
Yes.
I don't know how to call Taker. I think you're supposed to call him out, then you get struck by purple lightning, and you point at a sign. I don't know how this works. That sign says stop. And you know what? I think it's right.
Exciting times for John Cena.
There's your stupid viral bit, Justin. We just go point at other signs. We're going to...
And then it pans.
Because I got to tell you, every Friday morning I pass a sign for Ivor.
Yes.
It's calling my shots. I just need someone to take a picture for me. So I need 4
No,
a.m.
you know what
if
it
you
is.
meet me at the crossroads.
Meet
leading
me
out
at the crossroads.
Leading out to Ivor.
No, the better the videos, obviously, like you were saying, is blah 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 blah, and I'll see you at WrestleMania. Pans over Ivor, 12 miles.
12 miles.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
We still have to do the other one, so.
Yup.
All right.
Yep.
So SmackDown continues to be the B show.
This is fine.
And it is fine, but
Raw's spectacle, and it's
on
spectacle
fire
is-
right now.
It is.
And it just bums me out that we can't have both at the same time.
But I have faith in SmackDown though, because I feel we've gotten the Elimination Chamber out of the way for Raw to start making this big push, heavy push for Mania. We're going to get Fastlane out of the way this Sunday. I think that's when SmackDown has the clearance to ramp stuff up as much as they want.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because we're still sitting on this. Where is D-Bry? Like, what is going to happen?
Waiting on SmackDown. I want your speculation to be true, by the way, now.
Yeah. I haven't seen that anywhere. Other than the only thing I saw was when he did the yes lock, the crossface. But
There's a difference.
yeah,
The legs are, utilized.
that's the only time I've seen anything that says, maybe he gets so desperate that he calls out D-Bry. I mean,
What can you do for me? What can you do for me? Help me, help me, help me.
all right, well, here we go. Let's
Got some furry boots. My little tiny maroon panties.
But, like,
here we go.
we have to get some sort of payoff between whatever's happening between D-Bry and Shane McMahon. It feels like they're elevating it, but they're not. The story isn't moving.
Again, I think we get through Fastlane. All of a sudden, we might get a little bit of teasing stuff tonight for what's going to be anybody that's not currently involved in a storyline. But with the 6-pack thing, everybody kind of is at the moment. So I mean, as far as speculation goes, I mean, what do we have coming out of Fastlane?
So you have the Usos and New Day. I want to start here because
That Uso penitentiary match was so good that I don't know if I want more. But all I know is I want going into Mania, if the Usos are champion, to have a 2-on-2 match to mean something. Because I love the storytelling in the SmackDown tag division.
Yeah.
I don't want a jumble. I don't want 4 teams going in there for a goddamn tornado match.
Now, is it possible, and I mean, this plays into exactly what we don't want, but is it possible the New Day wins the championships at Fastlane and SmackDown's tags is, some 4-way? Usos end up on Raw, and they're the new challengers for the bar. I can't tell if that's a, man, I like this, or holy hell, you're stupid.
You think outside of the box so well. And I'm telling you, man, like,
It's the tism.
it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Nope, the Bucks are coming in. That's where that's where the weirdos go with their storytelling. Justin, let me look at the plausible elements.
Yeah.
Find something fun for everybody.
Look,
You know what?
I don't want it to happen because the Usos are freaking magical right now. But I feel like the Raw tag division needs that. I hate that they pillage SmackDown to make Raw better, but the SmackDown division is deeper. There's more elements that are working.
They've done the work as far as the storytelling goes. And they do. What's weird is they've done it better with tag teams than they've done with singles competitors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't follow Bobby Roode right now. I don't care about Orton. Nakamura and AJ, yeah, of course I'm excited for the match, but the individuals at the moment, if I don't see them this week, not big a deal. And that's where SmackDown has kind of been.
Right.
But I felt like Elimination Chamber was kind of forced. But we had the giant structure to kind of push things.
Yeah.
Fastlane doesn't have that same kind of gimmick. I hate to use the word. But I think once we get past it, man, it is a free reign, clear road all the way to Mania, at which point we get the good stuff. You'd probably end up with a triple threat for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Rude, Mahal, and Orton. Yeah.
which is fine and serviceable.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they can make something of it. I hope.
Yeah.
It's 3 dudes that it's like, I don't know if I like them each as individual elements, but I think together they might be able to benefit each other enough. And I want Mahal as a babyface coming on.
Maybe.
Ain't ever gonna happen. Ain't ever gonna happen. Nope.
He's too foreign.
How dare you, Canada?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I actually meant to say Canada. God damn it.
Chances that, so you've got Ruby Riott 1-on-1 with Charlotte on Sunday for the championship. I mean, Charlotte has to retain, right?
I guess. Depends.
You still have Carmella waiting
Because
in the wings.
we don't. Yeah, we have Rousey is taken. Now we have Rousey and Angle versus. Do we want to call them the Authority? I hate it. I
the
hate
McMahon Helmsley era.
I hate the name the Authority. I guess it's kind of the point.
Yeah.
And looks like Asuka's definitively staying Raw.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but
you know what? We have some weird stuff with the whole idea of co-branding kind of fading a little bit. Because this is weird. This kind of gets us slightly into 205 talk, speculation. and not so much what's actually happening, but what's speculating in the future is they're looking at potentially doing cruiserweight tags.
Yeah, I seen this too. Yeah.
And you know what? And that's could be a fantastic idea for the show. Because there's some depth there now, especially if they're bringing in those people, and if they're letting it be kind of weirdly transient enough that they allow people to come in and go as necessary.
Yeah.
Without it being too like, oh, someone's here for 3 weeks and they're going to be gone, so sorry, yeah, NWA's coming through your town. Here's the match.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen. It's cool though. Come watch. Not one of those kind of deals, but it's going to be. Could they potentially end up unifying Mania? Asuka versus, because she hasn't technically said Alexa.
Right.
She hasn't said not Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
She goes after both of them.
So we have a triple threat.
Unifying a title, leading into a women's tag division that spans both the shows. The road is fully open. See, this is me not thinking outside the box and being a stupid internet speculator. Because I know it sounds ridiculous.
No, I mean...
But it also sounds ridiculous that your Cruiserweight champion is going to get sexual allegation things and you're going to have to dump them, and then all of a sudden magic happens and we rekindle the classic, the spirit of the Cruiserweight Classic, and all of a sudden it's the most amazing television that's out there right now, and all I want is to see Mustafa Ali do everything. Who saw that coming?
Nobody really, I guess.
Hopefully Mustafa saw it coming. He was ready. Took it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could that happen? Sure.
No.
I mean,
who knows? The magic of Mania.
There's no way to know, and we'll know Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yep. After the
Debacle.
Fastlane, if however it shakes out.
See, Elimination Chamber ended up being 3 hours 20.
Yeah.
3.5 hours. I don't see Fastlane going quite that long.
No. Well, what do we have?
It's gonna be a tight 3, man.
You've got the tags.
I hope that gets 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah. You got the main, which is the 6-way.
Yep.
You've got Orton and Mahal for the U.S., Ruby and Charlotte for the women. Are there any grudge matches out there?
I don't know that there are, and that's something that's been kind of sorely missing.
Yeah. I mean, Mojo has completely disappeared off of television.
Yes, fire him up and then put him away.
Yeah. There's nobody else really.
Has anything else been...
I guess Bludgeon Brothers should do something because they keep showing their faces around New Day and Usos. So post Mania, the Bludgeon Brothers are going to be in the title picture for sure.
See, but teases like that get you to a 4-way at Mania.
I know. I don't like that.
You know what? I'm going to like whatever happens, but at the same time,
we can do better.
We can do better with a little bit of storytelling,
and
a little bit of character work, and the amazing in-ring work that has already existed. I could see Usos and New Day as a feud carrying to Mania and being something amazing. Mm-hmm. But after that Uso Penitentiary match, I don't know how.
I mean, it's been enough time since they've faced each other that. I mean, it won't feel fresh, but it'll still be good. There's no way that it fails with all those pieces.
Right.
But can it be topped? I guess is the question. I don't know, because it's going to be a regular wrestling match. So, did you want to do this, or did you have something else WWE related before we hop off?
I mean, it looks like a couple other little rumored matches, not necessarily grudge matches, but Gable and Benjamin maybe versus the Bludgeon Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Be a good little showing for them.
Yeah.
And also, here's your 4th team for the 4-way.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Okay.
So the rest of the Riot Squad having a little something to do with some girls that also need some could use the exposure with Naomi and Becky, which I'm good with that too.
Yeah. Sorry, looking up.
What you looking at?
A thing with.
For the 205.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trying to find. Is this it? No, that's Survivor Series.
Weird.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
But yeah, we've had the 205 live tournament that's been happening, and it's made for some amazing television. Mm-hmm. And they've just said, go do 10 to 20 minute match. Mm-hmm. Do all your, that stuff that's amazing that people go, wow. Go do that stuff. And as a result, it's been some of the best TV. That Mustafa Ali Jack Gallagher match did more for telling stories about who they are than anything anything else they've done. Anytime they've shown Gallagher putting on some fancy pants. They did more for his character in that, and they did more for Mustafa Ali's character in that, and that's been the same with every match they've had there. Ask me if I've ever cared about Mandrews before.
Have you ever cared about Mandrews?
Nah. You know who's kind of cool? Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. His character
used to be
is
one
like,
of the things
hey,
I would complain about.
stage diving and the word that rhymes with diving. That's me. Yeah.
Remember how much I was griping when I was watching Impact about Mandrews?
Oh, you know, I hate a goddamn Mandrews.
Yeah.
You know who's kind of cool now? Mark
Andrews.
Andrews. He's all right. I like
kind
him.
of cool. I kind of like that guy.
I like it, like a 2-minute package. All of a sudden, I'm like, yes, I want.
It's only 2 minutes, huh?
I'm working on it, all right.
In fairness, though, when I was griping about it, I asked, am I just wrong about him? And Jarrett said, yeah, you're just wrong. And clearly I was.
See, this is the thing, though. We as fans are willing to ask and accept that.
I was wrong about Styles. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy to have been wrong about Styles.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think it was going to work. I thought, maybe he comes back to NXT, comes in finally to NXT, and
nope.
Nah, man.
That's some bitch, big deal right away.
Yeah, good for him.
Very. But yeah, you have the Cruiserweight Championship tournament up here,
yes.
and look at these matches we're going to get. These are the TV matches we're going to get. This damn well better be on the main card too, and I want it to be a big deal, no matter who ends up advancing.
So this week we had Cedric and TJP, and Strong and Kalisto.
No, oh God, the Strong and Kalisto finish, like. Through NXT even, like through ROH, I was like, I don't care for Roderick Strong. I don't care. Through NXT even, I was like, okay, this guy's good.
I'm starting to get it, yeah.
I know who he is,
yeah.
And that's important. He's on my radar and stuff. Now I get to see him in amazing action, and he's the best goddamn thing that's ever happened. The Messiah of the back, or they call him Backbreaker Messiah, or the Messiah. Doesn't matter. It's great. Everything he does is great, and he's in there with people that he can do that stuff with, and it looks amazing. And they're all making him look good, and he's making everybody else look good. Like, he made me... This is the first time I've... His match with... oh, God. I don't want to be the dick that calls him Kenta. Hideo Itami. The match with Hideo Itami. I care more about both of them now. Hideo took the loss, and I'm like, still, I'm very excited. About seeing Hideo Itami and Roderick Strong. And now, Roderick Strong versus Kalisto. Roderick just beat the ever-living hell out of Kalisto. And looked vicious and rough doing it. And it was good. It was so good. What do we have the results on the Cedric TJP? Have I missed that?
I'm pretty sure Cedric won.
I know he should. He's so sympathetic and so good. And TJP is such a villainous a-hole. He's done an amazing job. TJP has done an amazing job of just being a jerk.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do is be a jerk. Well done. Done. And then on the other side, we've got, oh, God. You've seen, I think he put it up as like a Twitter promo. Mustafa Ali put up a promo about Buddy Murphy. Mm-hmm. I care about the match so much. Yeah. I cared so much going into it. Best kept secret, Buddy Murphy with his doing the whale hunt thing as the finisher. Holy hell, that looks good. And he's in there with dudes where it looks good. Sometimes I like a mismatch of a giant versus a little dude, but you know what? These dudes fitting in, and it's just so good.
Cedric wins via pinfall.
Mm-hmm. So I'm so excited for Mustafa Ali, Buddy Murphy. I almost wish it was a finals match.
Yeah.
And then what's the other match that we get? Mark Andrews versus
Drew Gulak.
Gulak is a monster right now.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. And he's gonna destroy this. Like, I care.
This guy that we actually care about
Mark
right now.
Andrews now.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, this is a fun guy. Fun. Wait, who doesn't like fun? From Better 205 Live.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot more sinister than it did a month ago.
Doesn't it?
With a suit and a megaphone.
I love all that stuff, and I hope there's a way to like incorporate that without losing that intensity.
We get to take him seriously, and it's good.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna end up with. I'm hoping. I can't even tell you who's gonna win between Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy.
No, me neither. I mean,
I'm leaning Gulak
because that gives you Ali versus Gulak in the next round.
Great.
Yeah.
Ali is amazing babyface, dude.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Like any matchup that comes out of this, any matchup out of those four, I'm excited for.
Strong and Gulak, Strong and Ali, Alexander and Ali.
Alexander and Murphy. Alexander and Mark Andrews, for Christ's sake. Any of those matchups are amazing.
Yeah. I feel like this is our crowning moment for Cedric.
Which, you know what? Long overdue, but the fact that we've been forced to wait for it,
Yeah.
the fact that it's going to happen at Mania, it's exactly what he deserves for being as good as he has been. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And you know what? If it ends up being a crowning moment for Gulak,
Also, very excellent
Amazing.
and earned.
if it's a moment for Mustafa Ali to be an ultimate babyface in the company, not just 205 Live, but for the company, that's amazing. And for Roderick Strong to have a crowning a moment at a WrestleMania, deserved and good. Like I see nothing bad about any of it, and that makes for wonderful television. No matter what they do, I'm going to be excited and enjoy.
All right, so this just came in from Bleacher Report.
What's up?
Because we were reading about this a little bit before we went on the air, and then we'll switch to this other graphic. Come on. WWE is investigating announcer Jonathan Coachman amid allegations that he sexually harassed a coworker during his time at ESPN. We take these matters very seriously and are investigating, which stinks because he's been
He's fit into the groove a little bit.
It's been a great addition. Former ESPN and legal analyst Adrian Lawrence filed a sexual harassment and discrimination lawsuit against ESPN on Sunday.
Naming everybody.
She said she didn't hear from Coachman again after she told him she had a boyfriend, and added that colleagues told her Coachman had sexually harassed other female employees as well. Coachman responded. Here's his response. I will address this only once because I am seething today. In 21 years of being a professional, I've never been more offended in my life. In my 9 years, I can count on one hand the amount of times I interacted with anyone other than a co-anchor. To allow someone else to spread vicious lies and flat-out fabrications is not okay, and it's time someone stood up for themselves. Jamel Hill addressed her lie last night. I am not a part of this lawsuit because I have never done anything wrong. My reputation speaks for itself, and anyone that has ever worked with me will back that up. I am also offended that someone can dangerously throw people's names into something for the clear attempt at getting headlines. This is the only time I will address this because I am not a part of this lawsuit. My heart goes out to anyone falsely accused. And it looks like that's where
I mean, because even the bit of accusation thrown his way, it's because he's a WWE dude right now that's hitting our radar. If it wasn't for that, what was said wouldn't have registered with us yet. You know, because I believe it was what was the initial part of, not necessarily the accusation total, but the accusation as it related to him was, he offered a bit of mentorship or whatnot, and then the conversation turned to like musical interests. At which point she was like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend."
Yeah.
At which point, and then apparently she says he like cut her off after that. Which
isn't that what you wanted? I mean,
I
don't know.
but
I'm not defending. Definitely
I know.
not defending.
I know. It's like, it sucks that this shit happens.
Yeah.
And, I wish there was a clean way to have fucking niceties without it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope he's clean on it.
Yeah.
Man, it's a bold move to come out and make a statement that's anything other than a lawyer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like you said, he's not part of the lawsuit, so.
Yeah, but he's the only one on our radar that's been smeared by it.
Yeah.
So it's tough and it's ugly. And man, that's gotta suck for everybody. For her, for ESPN as a company.
I have no doubt that she's been harassed.
Yeah.
I hope it's not one of the ones.
It feels like a constant way of life, But yeah, I feel nobody gets to feel good.
Nope.
Awesome.
Here's a good transition.
You know what does feel good though, Justin?
Tournaments. Tournaments are
New
great.
Japan Cup, okay. I love a tournament. I don't even need a goddamn reason.
Who doesn't love a good bracket?
I love brackets.
They're great.
This is good stuff. New Japan Cup 2018, and it's again the reasoning behind it. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I just love seeing brackets filled up.
That's right.
Stupid. Oh, it's March. Here's our Japanese March Madness right here.
Ooh, look at that.
But you got some
Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. in the first round.
Yeah,
Yoshihashi and Ibushi.
And whichever one comes out of that between Naito and Sabre Jr. is going to face Ibushi.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yoshihashi, but Ibushi's amazing.
Yanu and Davey Boy Smith,
which is
Jr.?
going to be great. Yano's going to just see. Yano has a new shirt.
Yeah.
It's basically Mount Rushmore, but it's Yanu Toru Mountain or whatever. But it's like 4 of his dumb faces. It's like I'm going to end up with a goddamn Toru Yano shirt. Nobody's going to understand. It's like is that hipster? Is that wrestling hipster? I don't know.
Maybe.
F you. He's great.
Chucky T and Sonata.
Chuck Taylor is the best.
Yeah.
And with Sonata, he'll play around. Sonata, he'll make Sonata look amazing. Sonata will probably come out of that. But
Elgin and Ishii.
well, they're gonna hurt each other a lot.
Yeah. Juice.
Just leave it at that.
Juice and Takahashi. That's a good one. Tanahashi and Taichi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Taichi's gonna get beat up, and this is gonna be a dark horse for a fun match. Bad Luck Fale versus Lance Archer.
yeah,
Let's get these 2 big ass dudes and let's let them have at it.
beat each other up.
Yeah, you know what? Those are 2 that you figure would be spread across the card a little bit, but nope. Here they are, and you know what? That's a fun tournament that doesn't have to. It has some big names in it, but it doesn't have to have like the biggest names in it, and
Right.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because that's they do an amazing job of showing off those mid-level dudes as always credible threats. Anybody in the undercard can move to the mid card easily. Anybody in the mid card can move to the top of the card easily, and it's a wonderful thing. New Japan is fantastic with their upward and downward mobility, and none of it hurts.
Yeah.
It all just makes for a better show overall. It's a wonderful thing. They're telling us we gotta go.
We gotta go, Nathan.
Here's the thing. But before we go, gotta get this out. If you're gonna swing a baseball bat, well, first don't.
Yeah.
Okay, the spot was Sami Callihan and why am I blanking?
Edwards.
Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
Unfolds the steel chair, puts it over him. He's gonna hit the top of the chair to drive the chair into Eddie Edwards. He hits the chair. He swings hard as hell too,
Yeah.
because it goes past the chair and hits Eddie Edwards directly in the face. Not a gimmicked bat,
Nah.
a metal ass aluminum bat.
Yeah.
Busted his face the hell open, broke his orbital bone, blood everywhere, and like the picture they show of Eddie Edwards like getting treatment later, he looked like a goddamn Revolutionary War like fife and drummer, like right there, like he had the strap around the head with the big patch right here, and he's tweeted since then and been like, man, cool, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, but you know,
Dummy.
no, you make fun of the man who almost lost his vision.
Yeah. Jeez.
From a bat, not like bat, but like bat, not that bad. Like that'd be a bad way too. But like Sami Callihan swinging an aluminum baseball bat down at your head like a goddamn executioner. It could have, killed the man. He should have had his vision destroyed. Right here, broken orbital bone.
Yeah.
Could have destroyed his eye. Could have smashed his eye. And broken nose. Like if you look at the hit, it's the most vicious. It's one of the most vicious things. It was an accident.
Yeah.
Of course, it was an accident. But
Sami Callihan is kayfabing the F out of it.
he had to because there's a moment of like, oh shit!
Yeah.
I just caved a man's head in. He's moving. Camera's probably gonna stay on me, and not that though. That bloody mess there on the. I'm gonna. Yay for me!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yay for me!
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been getting called out on the Twitter machine, and he's just firing back with, how much money he's making.
Shut up! I swing great.
And I forget who came back at him with, really? It was Ono. Ono was like, really? I don't see how much money you make has anything to do with this.
Yeah.
And
I wish he had just shut up.
he's working, and I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
But this is probably the most run Impact has gotten in a long time.
Yep.
And it's not all necessarily negative, other than from people inside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Could this be something that they need? Like,
I hope.
I hope it doesn't. Here's what I hope. I hope it doesn't lead to more stunts like this.
It was unnecessary.
Right. Completely.
But damn, it got noticed.
Yeah. So be careful.
The one who I hope comes out of this best is Eddie Edwards. You take a shot like that, you should be legendary forever.
Yeah. Oh. Man.
Dude, have you watched the spot?
No, thank God. I can't.
Yeah,
knowing what it is, I can't.
Yeah, TMZ was happy to jump right on it and say, hey, here's a dude getting hit in the face with a bat.
Yeah.
And I watched it, so fuck, I'm sorry I gave him a click-through, but telling us we have to get it. Because it's good, because I got to pee again.
Really?
Dude, it's constant. It's terrible. Hey, everybody. We're hashtag Wrestlepals. And I really should start doing the self-promotion. I like the mid-show when you threw out there. It was good.
I forgot I was wearing Brasanga.
It's all right. I thought you were going to show us a little something, Justin. If you want to get in touch with us, hashtag Wrestlepals on literally anything, and he will find it. But if you want to try a more direct route, at WrestlepalsVA on Twitter, he gets back to you. I'd say we, but you should know. If you don't know, now you know. That's a fact. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jen. Now, if you'd like to get in touch with Justin individually, at the Hulkster on Twitter. I'm mostly just telling that to Liv Morgan.
Yes.
At the Hulkster on Twitter. He would like to talk about pickles with you.
You should reach out to her at You Only Live Once and tell her,
The Hulkster says, hey, with 2 Y's.
Hey.
If you'd like to get in touch with me, come on, man.
I would like to get
You know what? Go ahead. Ruin my day. What are you going to do worse? Honestly. I'm a mess right now. I could use the distract. Hit me up. At the Nate. Hit me up. Who the hell am I? At the Nate Project on Twitter. Say something. I may not respond, but I always see it, and it always weirds out my day. And that's disconcerting, at the very least. You know what? I don't know if I'm all that comfortable with you having that sort of access to me, but there it is.
Now you do.
At the Nate Project on Twitter. God damn it.
Tweet.
Rest of the day ruined.
Just wanted to remind
Yeah,
you
somebody
guys of
accidentally
that,
turned
too.
their Twitter
Yeah.
notifications back on, so I get that now. Now it literally pops up on my phone. Mentioned by the Hulkster. God damn it! I shook the whole camera. That's what I did.
Well done.
If you know how to put me in touch with Nia Jax, let me know. At the Nate Project on Twitter. Now, if you'd like to check out our back catalog, which is really just kind of fun to go back and see how wrong I was and see me with a beard when it was luxurious and glorious. If Sarah Logan happens to be watching. Go to YouTube, search for hashtag Wrestlepals. Oh, snap. Hashtag Wrestlepals, all written out on YouTube. Gets our whole back catalog fun. It's good. Now, if you don't want to see our faces, I understand. I really do. Go to iTunes. Look up Wrestlepals.
That's right.
Is the hashtag part of the thing?
Yes.
Hashtag, the little actual hashtag, Wrestlepals.
Hashtag Wrestlepals.
On iTunes. Get us in your ears. You don't want us in your face? I understand.
Coming soon to Google Play as well. Coming soon to Google Play.
Word up. More stuff for me to forget in the promo at the end. I'm working into a bit. I'm working on it here. I got a piece of it.
Okay.
Oh, put the bat down. Put the bat down. It's bad news. Don't do that. All right, I'm going into it. I got a piece of it. Goddamn hashtag Wrestlepals. Oh, snap.
Country boys working overtime, boys. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it with their hands money. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none.
I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'm take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know who you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.